Hey, what's up friends? So this is going to be the first video on the channel. It is also going to be the first time I do a video like this where I comment on my own gameplay from a dungeon that I did. So this is going to be Uldaman 0, M0. And it's very early on in the season. It's pre-season even, so Season 1 haven't begun yet, and Mythic Plus is not open. We have about 360 item level, which is fairly decent for you know, it's, I wouldn't say overgearing, but we're decently geared for this type of dungeon. It drops 372 items, right? And let's follow. And it's not going to be some high-level type of gameplay where I teach you everything you had to do. It's mostly going to be like a self-roast where I, talk about how I play, how I should have done it, and, just notice my own mistakes. Right. So we put the fire breath on cooldown. That's good. Try to get that damage out as soon as possible. Maybe I should have even used the deep breath here. The stun would have been useful. We could have put it on cooldown instantly. So, why not? Maybe I should have used that. The deep breath is like the big dragon cooldown that makes you fly over them. And I've noticed that when I was playing that, one thing I tend to do is to spend a lot of my what's it even called? My essence, right? I spend a lot of my essence on Echo, and very rarely spend it on Emerald Blossom, which kind of makes me struggle with the AoE healing a bit. And I also tend to not use my reversion, which is like you can see this hot that I just put on the tank. I tend to use that way too rarely, basically. Alright, so here we don't really need to do much on this boss. I'm just using Asher Strike, because we spec'd into the talent that makes Asher Strike hit 3 targets. I could have charged that fire breath a bit longer in order to as you can see, that the dot is gonna still be active on the targets when they die, so we could have gotten more initial damage from it. There's honestly not much to say about that. That was like so quick. That red, look at that red damage. What the hell? He's doing like double damage of the other guys. Alright, so what I want to see here is, instantly as they group up, I want to see the breath. Oh, shit. Maybe shouldn't have jumped into that swirly. That dealt a lot of damage. We got the breath out. And what am I doing with the echo here? Okay, I'm doing the Verdant Embrace, which seems fine because they were dropping quite quickly. Should try to get some reversions out. Because, I mean, reversion is not only a hot, it also heals on the initial application. Right, I can't remember what it's called, golden hour or something. It also heals as soon as you apply it, but what it also does through our talent tree is to increase the healing taken for everyone that has reversion on them. Here I could have actually used oh yeah, I did use the, what's that one called? As you can see on Alt 1, the one that's on a 50-second cooldown there. That can remove poisons and stuff. It's actually, you had to talent into it, but it is pretty nice because the regular dispel cannot remove those types of things. Okay, I'm getting some reversions out. This is where I feel like I should have used some blossoms. Okay, we have both we should definitely get the what's that one called? Life breath? Healing breath. I can't even remember. Alright. So deep, what's it called? Not deep breath. It's called what the fuck is it called? Green breath? No, I don't even know. Alright. But there's honestly like the fights are so short that I realize that there's not a lot to talk about. because things just I put up some hots and things just kind of die. So we have both our fire breath. So here I'm using Echo with the reversion on the tank. Probably should have used time dilation instantly because he was taking quite a lot of damage. And that's also one of the things that I noticed that I do is that I basically save my time dilation for the tank only. Time dilation is the thing that makes you take 50% less damage, but it's applied as damage over time instead. And there I used time dilation at the very end. Like, what was the purpose of that? There was literally no purpose. Could you save it for the pull on the boss? But you know, it can be a really good thing to use like right on the pull, because some classes, some tanks need some time in order to get up their defenses, basically. All right, so here I should be getting out some reversions to begin with. Should also use that Burden Embrace on myself instead, because I was the one taking more damage. Getting the Emerald Breath, right? Getting the one stack of Emerald Breath out is good, so you get the full pot. I really wish that the party could like stack up a bit more, so I could use the Emerald Blossom. I used the Blossom there. Look at this. There, I probably should have just used the Rewind here. That would have been a pretty big heal. And here I accidentally used Verdant Embrace through the fucking through the thing that stunned me. I mean, as you can see, I feel like it looks like it's supposed to be so easy, right? Like, how easy would that have been on like any other healer? I feel like it would have been so easy, but it still feels pretty hectic because you run out of buttons to use, right? So you have your Emerald Breath. Is it really called Emerald Breath? Right. Here I should definitely dash ahead and use time dilation on the tank instantly. So, okay, who used Rewind? Rewind is so good, dude. Like, it heals for so much. Alright, there we go. Time dilation. We got a big breath out. A lot of hots. But as you can see here, that none of the guys in my party has the reversion on them. So they would have had extra healing from the reversion, and they also would have had taken 10% increased healing from every source. So that's kind of yeah, big mistake on my part. Here we got some good use out of the Emerald Blossom, at least. Yeah, Dream Breath. Oh, it's called Dream Breath, right? There we go. So probably should have just double hotted the tank. Okay, I did that now. Here would be a good time to, yeah, get that one out, but also get the Emerald Blossom out at this point. We're on full fucking we're on full essence, and we're still not using the Emerald Blossom. Definitely should have done that there. Alright, here, just following the tank. Actually put up some hots here. Right, as you can see, I can apply it to myself. There with the poison with the cauterizing flame. I mean, I could have waited and like actually gotten healed from it, but I guess it's not really, doesn't really matter right now. Okay. So that was basically just me DPSing, 20k DPS, and the warrior just doing all the healing. So not much to say there. One other thing that I noticed that I do incredibly poorly is actually using my defensive, right? So I basically go, even though I take a lot of damage throughout the dungeon, I go the entire dungeon without using my defensives at all. Okay, so there I used a bit of a shorter, oh shit, that was bad. Okay, I'm throwing out some echoes here and there. I actually used my echo on reversion there. I'm not really sure if that was that useful. So as you can see, I'm kind of starting to panic. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but fortunately the boss has like no health at all, so we like killed it before I began to struggle too much. I didn't really have any. I mean, I had Emerald Communion, had that one left, and I still could use the blossoms. Here I should just put my fire breath on cooldown as well, right? So why am I not doing that? And why am I not putting up reversions? I should honestly just keep putting up more reversions without echoing, I think. Oh, use stasis there as well. So I want, which spells do we actually charge the stasis well with? I think it was like 2 blossoms and a reversion or something. Okay, echo on the tank, echo on me, and reversion. And there, oh, okay. That's actually a decent time for the stasis to go off, because we got the dream breath on everyone. I'm not sure why everyone took so much damage, but like all of a sudden a lot of damage to the entire party. Okay, trying to catch up to the tank. I saw myself press time dilation there. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's also not like using shield wall or anything like that. Okay, get the fire breath out. And everyone's taking a lot of damage, so I rewind. Should probably deep breath here. This would be a pretty good time to stun everyone and like deal a lot of damage. There we go. Knocking that guy in. Look at that. Look at me, dude. Look at me. Positioning the mob so that the tank can gain aggro again, while interrupting a spell. Alright, so hopefully he can gather them so they stack up. Get the fire breath out, that's good. I should have had reversions on the party already. And here, blossoms, dude. Blossoms would have been so good. Everyone is stacked except the hunter. Like, that's also the thing about the preservation evoker, is that it's kind of difficult when you have like a mix of ranged and melee DPS, right? Because you often have to be like at some sort of medium range in order to reach the melee group and like be able to DPS the boss, and then the ranged DPS are often going to be like behind you, right? Which means that you can't hit everyone with the breath. But yes, that's the life of the preservation evoker. Alright, so here, probably put the fire breath on cooldown instantly, dude. Like, there's nothing to save it for, because if I just use it, it's still gonna be up for the next pull, right? So they both interrupted. That's good. So this pack is one of the most painful ones, and I think it's probably very easy for like a priest. But all of these stacks that you get, they stack up so quickly. I don't know how you even get them, but they deal a lot of party damage. And here we honestly should just once again stack up and use Emerald Blossom while I dispel as many stacks as I can. I try to use the dispel on cooldown, but it's like, yeah, it's pretty difficult. Should have had more reversions and Emerald Blossoms here once again, I think. I don't think anyone dies though, did they? No, that was pretty close though. See, and then I put, why did I do that, dude? I could have just put it in the beginning and everyone wouldn't have been so low. Alright. It is what it is. Blossom. Blossom actually heals for a lot, dude. That's such a nice button. But I just forget to use it. And the sick thing is that you can get the proc from it as well. Like the essence burst, right? The proc. Probably should have used the flappy ability. Can't remember the name of it, but it reduces the AoE damage taken of the party. Okay, we got the breath out, but we missed the hunter, as expected. I can deal damage, but I feel like I should also, you know, put reversion on cooldown here. Okay, here I think I'm moving into melee range here in order to put my Blossom up, hopefully. Nope, still not using Blossom. Could also use time dilation on you know, doesn't have to be the tank, it can be anyone. Alright, I wonder if that buff is dispellable. But I don't know, might dispel what's on cooldown. Okay, we do Echo, we do Reversion. Spirit Bloom, everyone's already full health, but I'm like, ugh, don't die. Alright, so how do I rate my performance? That was pretty mediocre. I think I get like a 4 out of 10, probably. There was a lot of things we could have done better. I feel like maybe we did decently well on the damage department, but like, and did anyone die? I don't think anyone actually died. Maybe we got a 5 out of 10. But it was still pretty poorly played in general. But yeah, there's some things to take away from that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.